following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Okay, my turn. I'm going to stay on the ground and not get up, but I'm going to cast Hisham's Hand, which is the mage hand, to grab the grenade.
How do you know about the grenade?
Because she's just thrown a grenade on her. Ding,
you
ding,
only
ding,
just
ding.
woke up now.
But I net 20'd.
She's standing in the way, and the frosting effect that's hindering her will be hiding it from sight. I'm ruling against this. Let's try, though.
Okay, same deal. Can I pull one of the pins of the other grenade she's wearing?
If you can see them distinctly enough, yes.
Well, do a perception check first.
Yes. See, this uses up a move action. Because you're actively looking for a thing.
Perception.
It ain't no
so
free check. Not in combat.
23.
Yeah, there are many different kinds of different shaped grenades. Most of them like really flat, sort of like a hash brown shape, and they all have little pin dangling. Some of them have little red buttons with little cover things on.
Actually, a button's probably easier to manipulate with the hand, so button.
Okay, so you're like Spectronium Solum, but no one can detect you doing this, except everyone does. And then you go beep. Okay, yep. Like I said, it takes a round to cook off. Svetlana.
It's a shame just putting a pin back in a grenade doesn't work.
And you don't have a pin.
I just make one out of ice. That was the sneaky thing.
Does Svetlana know that doesn't work? Or has she been brainwashed by movies to believe that it does?
She would know through her Russian military training.
Damn it. You do have enough points in that.
So instead she's going to try and just knock the grenade away back towards its...
Tiny object called shot, go.
It's right at my feet. I shouldn't be able to miss it, right? It's
You'd be
right
surprised.
there. It's right there. It's like just kicking a soccer
Do you
ball.
ever wonder why professional soldiers don't do this?
They normally hunker
But
down.
they usually pick it up and throw it if they do, or they
That's a
dive.
dumb thing to do.
Normally you dive away.
Yeah.
But it's cold
Because
and
the other
slippery.
guys normally held onto it for a bit.
But it's cold and slippery on the ground, so I'm hoping it skids across the ground.
5 shalt thou not count to, nor 6. No.
No.
2.
2.
Yep. I'm backing, yep.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because it's so small and slippy. Okay, you may now re-roll.
That's better. I think it's a plus 10 on that automatic. No. Because it's over. It's not. It's 15 plus. Is it be dex?
Fighting.
Fighting.
Kick the shit out of that grenade.
Not too
Just
hard
plus
or it'll
3.
blow up.
Plus 3, so 18.
Oh, no, that's exactly enough. You bitch. I would have loved you to lose 2 hero points and still fail.
I mean, that could happen. That has happened.
Has happened before.
Hey, at least we have them in this, unlike Sidewinders, where we can just pots and pans a whole fucking mission! It's the thing you're supposed to be good at!
Yeah, you need the comedy episode every so often.
Yeah, that comedy episode's supposed to be in the nice safe. It's that
supposed
episode
to be
where
the A-Team
where
one,
we're in
not
the base, and there's Crane-Oken, and he's slipping on cleaners and not doing anything. That's...
Huffing down cleaners, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was canon that once that he got a concussion from slipping on the floor.
I mean, that would have been the character to spin your wheels with, but I guess you just didn't care about him enough. Poor little Crane. No one liked him. His own brother didn't like him, and his own brother was the classiest guy ever.
I'm an assassin!
I was just ready. I'm an assassin. I mean courier. Assassin courier. Diplomatic courier assassin.
It's really funny.
We have to protect the sensitive equipment from these rogue androids.
Let's-
Boom, 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 grenade launcher.
With the explosive grenade launcher.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Okay, you kick the grenade backwards towards the bad guys, Ruger and Lars, right?
But back to no, I was kicking it back towards the girl who
Okay,
threw it.
you kick it into her square, which is exactly one square away from you and doesn't help you in any way, shape, or form.
And another room
X!
full of hostages.
Whose back is turned and is unaware of the grenade in all forms.
Exactly.
So when that napalm goes off,
I will attack him again.
by him you mean
There's only one guy in front
the
of me,
impressive,
so-
cool military guy.
There's only one guy in front of me, so...
I mean, the other guy's behind him.
yeah, but
there's another guy behind
I've got to
him.
get through one to get to the others.
Oh, it's like that.
Damn.
Alright.
I was looking at it and was like, well, I got 2 out of 2 yet, so...
And it didn't help her at all. See, that was duplicitous on my part, because I knew if you kicked it back into her square, you've only moved it, like, 1.5 feet, and you're still in the blast radius.
Well, if I had known it was that close, I'd kick it slightly past her, so I'm not, but she would be.
That would have been a very precise call to kick.
15... 21,
If it's
24.
icy, I don't know how well that's gonna...
I mean, then there's Bevan. You could have kicked it into Bevan.
And a room full of hostages.
And a room full of hostages. I mean, how much of a bitch are you?
24.
That hits.
And same again. Without the critical this time.
Oh, okay, that's good then. He's like, yeah, I'm definitely going to want that weapon. So the slaves in the room are like panicking and they're like trying to crawl away, but they're so weak from their torture that they can't. They're like, oh, these guys are too strong. You can't beat them. Nerd. And one black girl's just like, I wish I had my powers. One of them dies. No. You don't get that lucky. Right, so at the start of Ruger's turn, $13 parry. Okay, so he misses. Oh well, that's not that useful. And on Melanie's turn, her grenade cooks off, showering her with sticky fire. So for 2 squares in every direction, that's you and her and the no one that's behind her, everyone has to...
Am I in... Because I stepped forward.
Did you? You stepped past her, didn't you?
No, he's behind me
Okay.
closer and further.
Okay, so
into
you're
the
not in
corridor.
range then.
Yeah, I was
You
thinking I
are,
wouldn't think
and she
you would.
is.
Yeah.
So everyone has to make a save for half damage. It's dodge for half damage, which actually is. Ooh, that's a bad miss.
So it's rolling dodge.
Yeah.
19.
Okay, you get half damage. Now we both get to make toughness checks first against 25. Wonderful!
Oh no.
Oh no. Not quite. 22.
Take a point of damage. And then you must make a fortitude. Oh, sorry, I have to compare this to your fortitude. So you need to make a fortitude check against 15 for flame is stuck to you.
I'm good.
And now, because it's fire, make your usual panic checks. And it's sticky fire, so it's probably
But it
worse.
isn't stuck to me. So
But it's all around you, and she is on fire a lot and screaming
Fair
and
enough.
melting in front of you.
What?
Also, she is on fire, and her webbing is filled with grenades that are about to cook off.
Yeah.
What What's the DC?
Well, don't you normally determine that? And just say
I know you know what the actual situation is. I got to...
It's horrifying and pyroclastic.
I got to 15, 17 if you include the bonus, but I...
You got that it's world defense, is it?
Yeah.
You got -2.
Yeah, remember that gas?
Yeah.
You both have -2, sorry.
No.
Then it's still... It just erases the...
So it would only be 15.
Yeah.
Sorry to same team, but...
You're probably not going to run away, but I would say you're surrounded in fire and panicking.
Okay.
But not like as bad as you have before.
So not panicking, but scared? Like
scared to stupidity.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
even in action. But not panicking, running around, being stupid.
Yeah. Not retreat or cowering in a ball, but just...
Okay, so Lars is going to go, no! And he's going to exit through that doorway there. And in fact, he will be able to move through to the doorway into the room you're in. Antonio is going to shoot the gamer. You're good. The problem is you've got another guy in the way and it's providing you part cover.
Yeah.
And Bevan, it's your turn. And at the start of your turn, that grenade you press the button on last turn cooks off. Cooking off all the other grenades around it. Soviet, you're in range of these blasts. So you both... but since she is dead... She doesn't need to make these checks, so you need to make a dodge check for half damage from... And let's be honest here, there's a lot of different types of grenades going off.
Yeah.
So the DC is actually going to be really high. And you're afraid and scared, really. This decreases your efficiency.
This is dodge for a start, is it?
Yes, it's just for the half damage check.
Okay, so that is...
Let me just add up all the toughness checks and accumulate them the way you're
19, 20,
supposed to.
21, 22.
Okay, so that's half damage. Okay, so... Okay, for every different effect you add 1. That's fair. The ice ones are going to cancel out the fire ones, so that works to your advantage. Okay, so you need to roll a toughness check against 30. Hey, at least I'm not adding in the shock effect.
I think I need a net 20.
Well, to save completely.
Yeah, I think I do. It's either that or 19. That's way too low for me. That would be too many degrees of failure.
You have saved half.
Net 20!
Oh, yes!
But because it was a reroll, it's not natural.
Well, if I still add up all the stuff, that's what I mean. Like, I actually get there with a. I think it was 19 or 20, but it's like I actually reached 30.
Okay. Yeah. Explosions go off. You are showered in fire, meat, and chunks. Well, Soviet's useless to everyone now. X, what do you got left?
Same again.
It's got to be running out of power by now.
Probably. So am I.
You're not going to need powers.
Of course I need powers.
No, you don't. You guys you'd be happier without them.
It's not so good this time.
Probably.
He could hang out with Alexander Hamilton and they could hat boy together.
19 this time.
That's a hit.
Alright.
Same again.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh, but I've got 2. God damn it, that's another damage. So yeah, it begins to accumulate on you quite quickly once you start picking
It is
down.
slashing too, so that makes a difference.
Nope.
It's okay.
I just assumed it was because it's a sword.
Yeah. Well, the combat knife's piercing.
Okay, right, well. Okay, he is going to grab your sword. He's definitely grabbed your sword. And he's going to disarm you.
What do I need?
You need to roll.
Expression of the night.
What do I need to? It's strength, is it?
Yeah.
Would improved grab help me?
That's what he's using.
Would it help me?
Not a lot.
What about my speed? Because I'm faster too at the moment.
Oh, are you still burning energy to be
Oh,
accelerated?
fuck yeah.
Oh! You're going to need to eat a battery soon.
I'm going to eat a battery soon, yes.
Because I think, like, you've got to be
We've
running
done
low.
4 rounds, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Alright, so that's with strength, so that's 14.
You have no sword.
It's nanites anyway, you just break it back again.
You need the hilt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Mum, looks like we're on equal terms now. You don't have more than one of them.
I got another sword though.
It's equipment.
I don't have that sword, but I got a sword.
Just like the motion of like, I will just have another one.
No. You only got 9 quick bar slots.
Alright.
And she's dead. Lars is just going to charge at Bevan with his Herculean bull-like charge. 17.
I'm prone. Well, I don't think I have any defences.
Oh. Okay, well, you're going to need to make a toughness check or be knocked down.
I just,
Trampled on?
Yeah.
Knocked up? No, that's not good.
not in this dungeon, Cam!
Yeah.
11.
Right. Cool. You've taken a damage and you're dazed. He's just like, yeah, Antonio. Yeah, shoot the gamer, I guess. Oh god, you're useless. It's supposed to be the elite squad. Antonio's just like, I'm demoting him after this. When he beats you, he's going down to the beta wolves. Alright, Bevan, your turn.
Getting up and running away? Yeah, after being trampled, she's probably just going to get up and run to cover.
Okay. I'll point out there's no cover in the room, but
There's all those torture implements and
on the wall.
chairs. And
Yeah, okay, they're not really cover.
There's that south door you could maybe run for, but I don't know what, if it's locked or how you get through it. Or...
Well, you'd need to flip the master unlocking switch.
Which we didn't do.
No, because for some reason you guys thought
only-
there'd be an alarm or something.
Only Jill Valentine could do that.
Alright, Schindler,
We'll barrel roll, of course, for a start.
fail.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm telling you, fail.
Oh,
Just
yes, sir.
Fail. Roll a fail.
What's the DC for me?
Well, you determined it, so
I did.
when you
You
I'm
said
assuming
15
this.
wasn't enough. I just rolled 10 plus 4, so that's only... Oh,
I know you're still scared. Then.
16, sorry.
You're
Cause
still
it's
surrounded by fire and terrified.
Okay. Then I can't do anything,
Oh,
right?
okay.
That's what I'm rolling to see if I can actually act.
Oh, I see. X, you're in this fight alone.
Alright, I'll pull out the combat knife. I'm not at the sword, so.
Ah.
Uh, 11 and 17.
That hits.
So this one here is...
Oh, wait. Sorry. That is defense wins. That does not
Right.
hit. Alright. His turn. 13. Lara's turn. He does not hit you.
Yay!
Is it even worth rolling for Antonio? Is it?
If I get one and shoot his own mate. That'd be funny. That would definitely get him demoted down to the next team.
That's 10. That's not good enough. No.
Why do you drop
Bevan,
two
your
teams?
turn. I just charged past you for some reason.
Still close enough to count in melee range?
If you want.
No, she doesn't want. She's a ranged attacker only. She can't engage someone in melee. So I have to disengage again.
If you flame on, though, right, it makes you...
Whole round action.
I was going to say, it makes it less likely people want to engage in melee with you as well, right? Like it's a protection.
I mean, unless they happen to not care.
Well, yeah. I mean, there are going to be people who don't care about burning hot fire.
Like Soviet. Slatana Spelbina
A bubble bomb.
Okay, I will try hold action and at least until he turns around to look at me again, and then try the sleep. And that's all.
Okay. Slatana?
No.
Surely you're going to make this one. It's been 3 rounds since the fire's hit.
2, roll a 2 on the die.
She's begun gibbering.
I don't notice. I'm too focused on the 2 enemies I'm focused on.
X. It's almost like you need to chief break everything here.
Yeah. we ascertained that last week.
You can break everything.
There's no way he's showing up.
That's a miss.
Alright.
It's 5 on the dice, so
That's a bad miss. Okay. Right.
even with the pluses it won't.
Right. Now I've had enough rounds to analyze you, and I'm just going to cut your belt off. That might actually hit. 16.
On parry, yes.
That does hit,
Yeah, I've got 5 on.
but probably not by enough for the precision.
only 1.
Okay, so we'll just do a toughness check then. As usual, it's 22.
No, and there is 17, so again 1.
Damn. Now take another damage. Remembering to subtract damage from toughness checks.
Yep.
Hey, you could just put another mark like it looks like 11. Lars is going to turn around,
L2.
get set to charge you again.
And then the sleep kicks in.
I mean, that's what you reserved your action for, so yes. Now just roll your sleep. And what's the damage? The affliction rate on that?
Call it night. And there's the hero point.
Yeah. I know, I want you to drain them now because the tough fight's ahead.
15.
Snow mammoths! Affliction rank, sorry?
8.
So it's 18. Oh, you fat piece of shit. Run! Slide! Bumps head into wall. Looks really awkward. But like raccoon butt in air. Nein, Mama, do not strike me again. I will get out for school. Ja, mit der belt, Papa.
These guys have issues.
Does anyone else find the frog dissection arousing in school? Soviet is my favorite heroine.
That's the most disturbing and twisted thing of all.
Hey!
I wanted to play around in her fun zones. And so on like that. Antonio spends a whole round action to aim up a shot. Fuck this missing shit, Bevan. Now it's your turn. I don't know. Oh, unless you've delayed permanently to just before then. Yeah, no, it's your turn. Your actual turn. Don't help Svetlana at all. That's okay.
Yeah, go to get rid of the fire. Set red gem because then that can affect fire. So that's my whole turn gone. Even more fire.
She just gets over it, then she looks at it, and then it's back again.
Okay, 19 on
See what I mean?
I'm fine now.
Yeah, then you look at her, and then you got it again.
No!
Gamer looks like he's backed into a, well, not corner, but side of wall, and he's in real trouble.
Can I get a clear shot on any of the...
Clear? No, because if Antonio can't, you can't. But you can take a shot where the gamer is giving him part cover, which adds to his defense.
I'm gonna have to try.
I spike.
No, I'm gonna go with freeze again, because that way it'll just debilitate him. And
Even better, that way if you miss by just the gap that the gamer's provided, you freeze the gamer, making him vulnerable
As
for
opposed to
Ruger's
ice spiking
attack.
me through the back of my head, yeah.
And I can spend another hero point to not make that happen and have less.
I want 3.
You want all of my remaining hero points?
4 then.
I think I'm good. 16 plus... where's it? Freeze. Plus 10.
Okay, minus 6. Still hits. No, except it doesn't. No, it does. It's only 17 to me. Righto. Right, what's the damage?
Subduction, it's the same as...
Yeah, I don't remember.
10.
So there must be no 2 hit on that. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. That's immobile. It's got like that little frosty cone up around his legs. He's like, the fuck is this
It's gonna
shit?
suck because I won't have had time to notice.
X!
Yeah, I'm going with the knife.
Oh, no, vertical above a bob.
That's 5, so... hold on. With the new diffs, so... 11... 14.
Miss.
Even with them frozen, not moving. Fuck.
There's only one way to stop Labor's taxes.
Kill them.